everyone, welcome back. I've got a bit of a cold, and a bit of a husky, non-sexy phlegm voice going on, so put up with that if you will. Favourites time. I don't think it's been that long since I actually did September, no it is September favourites, August favourites, but that's how we go sometimes. It's been a busy month and we are now in October. Are you thrilled? I am. It's not because I am a huge lover of Halloween, because I know so many people are massive Halloween lovers, but I just love autumn and I love winter and Christmas, and it just means we're creeping ever so closer, so good stuff. And also it's not going to be really hot anymore, which just deserves a video in itself. So the calendar is now on October, which is very exciting, and I am going to share with you things I've been loving recently. So let's get cracking with skincare. So first off, it's a long time favourite of mine, but I don't know how much I've actually spoken about it here on YouTube. It is the Kiehls Midnight Recovery Concentrate, which is what it says it is. It's a midnight recovery. It's a replenishing elixir of pure essential oils and distilled botanicals to visibly restore the appearance of skin by morning. So in our terms, you whack it on at the very last stage of your skincare routine. You go to sleep, yes, wake up, and your skin is like baby skin. It's great. It's so soft, it's so rejuvenated and replenished and ready for makeup. Like some mornings I wake up and literally will just cleanse and then go straight onto makeup. I feel that it's already moisturized enough and already supple and ready for my morning, and it smells like lavender, so it helps you go to sleep nicely. And it is just a little pipette dropper, so I literally just drop a few little droplets into my fingertips, rub, do my business, and I'm good to go. I'm good to go to bed. If you're new to Kiehls and have never tried any of their skincare before, I definitely recommend that as your starting product. So yes, the reason I am mentioning it in today's favourites video is because as the weather gets a bit colder, my skin also gets a bit tighter and a bit drier. So I've been finding this really helpful in the last few weeks. And also lavender, it's cozy and warming, and yes, so good on Kiehls. So a bit of a classic for today's first favourite. Next up, we're going in with a fragrance. So we all like to smell nice. If you don't like to smell nice, you're a strange individual. We all like to smell good. It's like literally my favourite thing if someone goes, oh, you smell nice, what perfume are you wearing? I'm like, I have got my shit together today, I smell good, someone's noticed, so we're all good. So favourite one of the moment is, this is a new launch. I actually received this in September. This is the Jo Malone English Oak and Redcurrant Cologne, and it's absolutely gorgeous. They've brought out an English Oak range. I believe there are a few different scents and combinations. There's a hazelnut one that one of my friends really loves, and then I received the Redcurrant one, which is completely up my street and it just screams autumn, and it's just incredible. I am the worst at describing smells. Oh, it's just, imagine there's like a woodland area near where I grew up, okay, and it's like bitter cold, but it's cozy, and there's leaves and you're crunching the leaves, and then you get home and it's just it's an autumn, it's a lovely autumn scent that makes you feel great. And I think it's also really nice to switch up your fragrances seasonally, because it will just remind you of that season. So hopefully this autumn's gonna be great, and then next year when I smell this, I'm gonna be like, ah, autumn 2017, what a good time. So fingers crossed. But no, this smells absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, everyone always compliments it when I wear it. When I get into my friend's car, they're like, oh, you smell gorgeous. And I'm like, I know. May have just sprayed a bit too much, but not to worry. Not to worry at all. I've got a foundation throwback. This is the Chanel Perfection Lumiere Velvet. I find this so much better to use in the autumn winter. Now when it's spring summer, I prefer to use a tinted moisturiser or a BB cream. I find them so much better for my skin, but now that the weather is getting colder and we're transitioning seasons, this is a really good foundation for me. So it is a velvety matte finish, but you've still got your natural glow under there, and of course we add highlight, so it doesn't matter anyway if you have a mattifying foundation. From what I've heard, this comes out very differently on each person's individual skin type. So on mine it can look flawless, on a friend's it may oxidize. On one of my friends it oxidizes, on me it doesn't, thank goodness, that I've noticed anyway. So it says a smooth effect makeup, and it really is. I'm wearing that today. I've worn that for the past, I'd say 2 weeks, but all it takes is for you to go back in your foundation drawer and put on an old foundation and be like, yes, I've missed this. So I instantly know it's one of my September favourites for the month, even though it's only been for half of the month. But I've missed this stuff, and you just have to give it a good old shake and apply, and a little bit goes a long way. And yeah, I'm loving it. My shade, I believe it's the palest one, number 10 beige, 10 beige. If there is a paler one, maybe I should try it, but I think it's a pretty good match, but you never know with the lighting of this camera. So I've been really loving using this again, and I don't use a powder with this one. I use a setting powder just underneath the eyes, but that's just a set concealer. I don't use a like coveraging powder to add any more coverage or effects to the skin, if that makes sense. And I also love this because it is like a second skin, and I don't feel like I'm caked in makeup, which is always a plus. I'm just going to take this valuable moment to discuss my most favourite, which is Grey's Anatomy. Why on earth have I never watched Grey's Anatomy before? I am absolutely obsessed. I started at the beginning of September and I'm now on to season 4. I am absolutely obsessed with it, like obsessed. That's all I have to say. If you've never watched it, please watch it. It's brilliant. There's highs, there's lows, there's emotion. I cry constantly. There's love, there's drama, there's surgeries. It's just really good. It's amazing. So Grey's Anatomy, love you. So for contour this month, my good old cheek chisels, I have literally used nothing else but the Anastasia contour kit, the powders, but I only use my shade in that whole kit. So I feel like now that it's run out, I don't want to repurchase the entire palette again. So I have gone back. I feel like this favourites video is a throwback favourites, it essentially is. I've gone back to this. This is the Rodial Instaglam Compact Deluxe Contouring Powder in shade 3, the Face Sculptor and Definer. It is the perfect contour shade if you're fair skinned like I am, because it's not warm toned, so you won't look like you've got a fake tan disaster. And also I don't want to fake tan. I don't want to look like a fake tan anyway, so I'm extremely more than happy being pale. Love it, it's who I am. Anyway, and also it's not too ashy, because if it's ashy it could look muddy and you could look dirty, and we don't want that either. So this is the perfect in between, the perfect shadow to create your I could go to town with contour. I feel like I already do. A lot of people are already like, Becca, you need to calm it with the contour, and I'm like, guys, I don't want to look like the moon. So contour, you know the drill, you know where to contour. So this I'm really loving, plus it's a big compact, so hopefully I won't run out anytime soon. I don't know if I prefer it to the Anastasia one, but I absolutely love it. It's very different actually. It's a lot easier to apply to the hollows of the cheeks and to the forehead and all that good stuff. But no, I absolutely have been loving using this, and it's a really nice alternative, and it's very luxurious as well. Guys, if you've seen my last video, which is my talking you through my transitional autumn makeup look, you know that I have started doing my makeup more autumnally. Maybe not today, but that's another thing. This palette, as soon as I decided to start incorporating autumnal vibes into my face, I reached for this palette. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Vintage Vamp. I also love Dolce Vita for this time of year as well, because it's the warm browns, but I just had to, I'm not wearing it today. I decided to try a new one that I have received recently, which is really nice browns, but this has been my standout favourite. Look at it. Aren't we all thrilled that we can use these colours? Obviously you can use these colours all year round, but I like to tailor myself to the seasons. So this palette, I mean, wait, where are we? The base, the outer half, the crease and under, and then the glitter pack on top. I am all over it. I'm all over this palette. It's the perfect pinky berry warm tones for eyes, which is of course what a breakthrough for autumn. Warm toned eyes, wow. But it is, we always go back to it, and it's gorgeous, and it just goes with all of my autumn wardrobe and that I'm still accumulating. I just love it. And Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows are extremely pigmented, they're extremely long lasting. You can't go wrong with a Charlotte Tilbury palette. So yes, my little autumn palette of goodness. Plus my Dolce Vita one has completely hit pan, and I think it's just upsetting every morning to open it, so that's why. Another reason I've gone for the vintage Vamp. Finally, a new product. This is by EM Cosmetics. I don't know if it's pronounced M Cosmetics or if it is in fact EM Cosmetics, but it's Michelle Phan's makeup range. And this is the Illustrative eyeliner brush tip. So it's a liquid liner pen. Wearing that today. I've worn that ever since I received it, simply because I keep having problems with my eyes. Now sometimes I wake up and they're really sore, sometimes they go red, and I didn't really know what it was. We have since found out it is an eyelash glue that I have been using, which is very annoying. But at the same time I constantly was using the Kat Von D tattoo liner, which is one of my all-time favourites. So in the process of changing my eye makeup and trying new things and making and ruling products out that were actually damaging my eye, I obviously didn't wear makeup for ages so that I could arrest it, but I tried this one and absolutely love it. It's sharp AF, it's looking sharp, and I want my eyes to look sharp, and they do. It's honestly the most easiest liner to get right, so you can just go and you're done. I've never had to do it twice with this liner pen. It's absolutely amazing. Also, now that I'm talking about it, have I spoken about this in my last favourites? I'm so sorry if I have. I'm going to check. Hopefully I haven't, but if I have, I'm going to say it again. I'm absolutely in love with this eyeliner pen. It's a really, really brilliant one. It stays in place all day. It doesn't do that cracky thing. You know, sometimes you do that and it feels like it's cracking. It doesn't do that. It's not wet. It doesn't smudge. It stays. It stays. And you can get that sharp line. And yeah. EM Cosmetics. And then finally, we're talking lip products. So my favourite lip product, it's not my everyday lip product, but it's the lipstick I typically film in and typically wear when I'm going out and, you know, having lols, having japes. Does anyone else not know the word japes? I only learned it like a few weeks ago. Japes. Is the Kat Von D liquid lip in Lovesick, which I'm wearing now. On top of that, it goes beautifully, is the Dior Milkytint in Milky Plum. It is absolutely perfect. Sometimes with liquid lipsticks they can get a bit drying, as much as we all hate to admit it. You can have really, you can get really dry lips. You really can. Especially now it's getting colder, we're going to get even more dry lips. So it's important to gloss. I don't typically love a gloss, but this is a really nice one. It's a Milkytint. It's just, I wouldn't know how to describe it any other way. It's just really nice. It's not sticky glossy and it's not like wet glossy. It's just like a moisture, and it's the perfect shade to go over the top of that. And also it can go over the top of more or less any nudes, any pinks, any plum shades, and it just fits really nicely. So I've been really loving this combination. I'm just so excited. I feel like I'm still too, I've seen some people go full on autumn, which I am a fan of, but I'm still like, can't do it yet. Not there yet, not ready. And there we go, those are my favourites for the month of September. I am excited, we're in October. Let me know what videos you want autumnal wise, autumn videos. I want to do some hauls because I've been shopping and all that good stuff. Just let me know. As always, let me know your programme recommendations. Although I don't know if anything at this moment can overtake Grey's Anatomy. Give me a big fat thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Are you excited for autumn? What are you most excited for? And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!